GCSE German and iGCSE German listening tips to improve your marks.
Often students come to me
And ask me, how can I practically improve my GCSE German listening marks and my confidence? Stick with me for 8 really useful tips to help you improve your GCSE German marks, 4 revision strategies to help you before the exam. The first thing I would absolutely recommend is to improve your vocabulary.
If you've got a year, if you've got 6 months, if you've got 6 days, 6 hours, that is where I would recommend that you start.
And how can you go about this? Well, you could get the vocabulary list from the specification for your exam board and start there.
If you're doing foundation, focus on the foundation list. If you're doing higher, focus on the foundation first and then have a look at higher. Have a look at Quizlet or Anki, add the vocab to those apps. And I recommend learning about 10 to 15 a day. Use the different learning methods.
If you haven't got too much time, then I recommend that you start with false friends. These are words that look very similar or are the same in English and German, but they have a different meaning when you translate them from German into English. For example, what does the German word bekommen translate into English as? Is it to become? It's not. It's to get or to receive. Here are some other examples of false friends that would be useful to know.
If you don't have too much time, I also suggest learning the numbers or revising the numbers.
Because let's face it, German numbers can be a bit confusing and knowing them can help you in your GCSE German listening exams. Tip number 2 is to listen to lots of German input.
So you can watch TV, listen to radio, watch films, series, listen to music, podcasts, or watch some YouTube videos.
On my YouTube channel, I've got plenty of topic-based listening clips suitable for higher and foundation GCSE level German listening. Go check them out. This will get you listening to different accents and speeds to help you improve your German listening skills. However, don't just sit there and just listen passively. That's not going to do too much to help you improve. Instead, do some active listening. Need some ideas? Well, check out the video above and also below to help.
How much time should you spend on it? Obviously, it depends on how much time you've got before your exams. If you can, try and commit about 10 minutes every day or 3 times a week. Alternatively, just try and listen to as much as you can.
Number 3, I 100% recommend that you do GCSE German listening practice past papers.
Do the exam board that you're studying, absolutely fine. If you run out of those, there are other exam boards that you could try. Once you've done all of these past papers, make sure that you are checking your answers, giving yourself a mark, seeing where you've gone wrong, seeing where you've gone right. And then analyze the mistakes that you've made. Also, make sure that you check the transcripts because that will allow you to see any of the vocabulary that you're missing and see where else you're potentially going wrong.
In your GCSE German listening papers, there are words that are there to distract you and to put you off finding the right answer. So you want to make sure that you know those before you go into the exam. So learn them. 4 GCSE German listening tips that you can start to implement before you go into your German GCSE listening exam to help you improve your confidence and boost your grades.
The next tips are what you can do and undertake during the listening exams, again, to improve your confidence and gain a few extra marks.
Most exam boards will give you 5 minutes reading time before you start listening to the audio clip in your GCSE German listening exams. Don't sit there twiddling your thumbs in that time. Use the time to read the questions.
I don't recommend starting at the beginning of the exam paper. I recommend that you go straight to the back because the harder questions are normally at the back. What should you be doing in that 5 minutes? Well, reading the questions, make sure you understand the information that you're required to give. If any question requires more than 1 mark, circle it, highlight it.
Listening tip number 6, make sure that you answer in the correct language. If the questions are in English, answer in English. If the questions are in German, answer in German. Even if you get the right answer but you write it in the wrong language, you will not get the marks.
Most exam boards, AQA, EdExcel, WJEC, EduCast, they will allow you to listen to the questions or the answers twice. On the first listen, I wouldn't try to listen out for the exact answer. Get a general gist of what's going on, and if you want to make quick notes as you're listening, do that. On the second listen, finalize the answer, and anything that you're not sure about, take a best guess. Don't leave anything blank. There's a potential you get the answer right if you put something in.
Keep an ear out for the tenses and time frames that you hear. They will help you to answer the questions correctly. Which of these GCSE German tips are going to help you the most? Let me know in the comments below.